Morning! Guess what we're doing today? We're going to be doing some road tripping. I'm taking Megan and Henry, the two miniature DAS hounds, to the vet to get their nails clipped. They've been jumping around and scratching the heck out of our legs, so. And I was going to take the truck where I could put a crate. I put them inside of a crate so they're not loose. But I didn't feel like taking his truck today because I would have had to stop at the gas station to get gas, and I didn't feel like it. So he needs to get gas in his truck. I did tell him though. I says, you got golf tonight, and if you're planning on going to the golf course, you might want to leave a little early. And he goes, why? And I says, because you need gas. He's like, what? Yeah, I forgot to tell you that when I was driving it the last time, it said that it needed gas. He's like, you couldn't put it in? I said, yeah, but that entitles me to have to stop at a gas station and get out and, you know, all that stuff that is just, oh, bad road, bad road, bad road. One day I might go down all the way, but I'm not going to today. So, anyways, ooh, it was a chipmunk just ran out in front of me. So anyways, I told him that I was just going to take the Mini, and he says, well, their cage ain't going to fit in the Mini. And I said, well, the last time I took the Mini to Standish with Harley to have his blood work done, I just let him sit in the back seat on top of a blanket. And so that's what I'm doing with these guys, just letting them sit back here on the blanket. So that's where we're headed to the vet, just to get their nails clipped so that they stop scratching the hell out of our legs. And then later today, Jeff's got to go golf, and then at 4 o'clock I have to have Max and Harley in Standish to the vet to get their Cytopoint shot. Cytopoint is if you have a dog that has allergies. I used to have them on Apoquil, which was a pill they had to take every day, but their body, they were on it for so many years, like 10 plus years, they got immune to it and it wasn't working. So then the vet switched them over to Cytopoint, which is a shot you get. You're supposed to be, when you get it the first time, it takes about a month, and then you need another one. Then you get the second one, then you'll be able to go damn near 2 months. Then when you get the third one, then you can go like, what it does is it stretches out to where you don't have to have it as often, but as soon as you see them start chewing and biting and all that stuff, you take them in, and then eventually it gets longer and longer. So I'm going to take them to get their second shot. They were on it last year, but then during the winter months I didn't have them on it because they didn't have, their allergies aren't bad in the winter. Even people, their allergies aren't bad in the winter, unless you're allergic to like dust and stuff and your furnace is kicking on, and then you have the sticky, smelly stuff. But anyways, I wonder if Jeff knows there's a side-by-side for sale. It's all decked out in red, white, and blue and tassels, and no, that's okay. So anyways, I'm going to take the pups and I'm going to get their nails clipped, and then later today I'm going to take Max and Harley to get their shot. And I also have to pick up another vial of insulin for Harley, because he's down to, they said when you get down to like a quarter of the little bottle, to order another one. So I'm going to pick that up just in case. I don't want to run out over the weekend or some shit like that, and then him not have his insulin and then have something happen. So I'll do that today. Jeff does have to go to golf later today. I have been hungry for this. I like salty potato chips, not super salty, but like Lay's potato chips or Made Right potato chips, or even the Walmart brand Greater Value potato chips. But I'm going to make a homemade dip. And how you make the homemade dip is, I've done this since when my kids were all little, is you cut up a nice size onion, really small pieces of it, and then you put it in cream cheese, and you add a little milk, and you actually use a blender and blend it, and then use that as a dip. It's just right now I can taste it. That's how bad I want to have this. So I'm gonna make that later on tonight. I don't know what we're gonna have with it. No clue about that. But I definitely am looking forward to having something salty and creamy. Like the salt's going to be in the chip, but then the cream cheese and the onion flavor and a little bit of milk. You could probably use heavy cream too, and then whip it right up and make it into a nice dip, and then you can put it in a container with a lid and just take it out, just like regular dip. Take it out when you want, eat it, put it away, and when you make it, you don't make a little tiny bit. You make like a nice size amount of it that lasts a while. I bet you when my kids find out, they'll want some. That used to be something that their dad used to make all the time. I even think they've made it. Anyways, I've gotten a lot of comments from people. That house that I was talking about, I started a video at the house that I was cleaning, the Airbnb, and then I finished a video when I showed about the inserts of my shoes like I got on right now. I did buy another part of it. What it is it was 6 pair, 3 black and 3 nude, and it was $6. But I didn't care because they didn't have no lines in them like where you sew them together, because I hate that. It's just completely smooth. It's like a nylon, and it actually says Marilyn Monroe on it. When I do my video later, I'll show it to you. They're comfortable. I took off the ones that I had on it and I put the new ones on, and it looks great, feels great. I'm wearing my black shoes right now. When I drive my car, it's a stick, so I can't do it in flip-flops. I use flip-flops to run from my house to the Airbnb just to make sure the towels were all dry in the dryer, fold them and put them away. But I can't drive anywhere else with flip-flops on driving a stick. You just can't do it. So, I was talking about that video. See, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. I was talking about that video, and I said, oh, I finished the beds, and I folded this, and I was talking about the Airbnb. And I should have, classified that's what I was talking about, but I didn't. And so just so everybody who's looking at it going, what the hell is she talking about? She made the beds and cleaned the floors, and yeah, it was the Airbnb that I cleaned yesterday, and it was spotless. I went down there, I took the extra toilet paper, I took everything, because the original homekeeper, she always keeps 3 rolls in both bathrooms, plus the full roll that's on the thing, and the same thing with the paper towel. She always puts a brand new thing on and always has at least 1 or 2 inside the kitchen cabinet. But either way, everything looks great down there. So when the people show up today, that'll be awesome, and then they'll be there, I believe, until the 6th, Monday or Tuesday, and then when they leave, I gotta go clean again. So I don't know if I'm going to hear from Randy today. I know he was at Drummond Island, so he should be coming back today. I don't know if he plans on paying me right today or if he's going to wait. Like Cam would wait until he owed her, I don't know, $500 or something like that, and then he'd just write her a check for it. I don't know if he's going to pay me every time I do it or wait until I have a certain amount added up. I don't know how it works, to tell you the truth. It's the second time. I cleaned with Cam the first time last Thursday. That was a back-to-back. That was when they come in the same day as the other people leave. And then I did yesterday by myself. So I don't know how it works yet. I'll find out. Oh, I gotta stay in this lane. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and stop because I'm distracted right now and I don't want to be distracted. I will come back later on and let you know how everything goes on, and I'll show you my famous dip. Bye everybody.